I have the man with me with the magic fingers, Dr. Tom Dudney. Welcome to the show.
Pleasure to be here.
Well, it really is amazing. If you can change somebody's smile, you change their entire face and appearance.
Well, we like to think that, and it's an amazing thing because, a smile we think of as a universal language. No matter where you are in the world, if you smile, it makes somebody else want to smile back at you. And some people, quite frankly, don't like to smile because of the appearance of their teeth. So being able to give someone a beautiful smile, it enriches their life, it improves their self-confidence and self-esteem, and it helps them in their work environment and in their social environment too. So it's a real challenge, but it's such a rewarding thing for us.
Well, I was watching the video, 10 veneers you did, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, I know a lot of people probably avoid doing this because they think it's a lot of pain,
right.
And it's really not. I want you to kind of dispel the myth with that.
Well, the beauty of veneers is that it's a very minimally invasive procedure. Medicine as a whole is going more towards being minimally invasive. So with veneers, because so little tooth structure is removed, and sometimes very little or almost none, there's not a lot of drilling involved of the actual tooth. And we like to keep the patients comfortable, and we'll use something to help them relax, and we'll use a little local anesthetic. But Karen could probably attest to that better than I could because she was the actual patient. But we like to think that it's a fairly comfortable procedure for them.
And why did you pick Karen out of all the people you could have chosen?
Well, Karen is a great candidate for this because this is what we like to think of as a non-invasive type procedure. She had healthy tooth structure. A minimal preparation would work well. She just had short teeth, as you said in the opening. She had a gummy smile, and we just needed to lengthen her teeth and at the same time get rid of some of that gumminess, which we were able to do, which really helped the procedure. And then also building her out a little bit on the side, give her a little bit more fullness, and then along with the lip procedure she had done by the plastic surgeon, it really gave her a prettier smile.
Well, I think some people at home are watching think, I wish I could do that. I wish I could go see Dr. Dudney, but I don't have the money to do that, and I certainly I just don't have that kind of cash because it is an expensive procedure.
It is expensive, and it's expensive for a lot of reasons. One, it's because it's pretty highly technical. Two is that you need a laboratory that really knows what they're doing in this, and laboratory procedures can be very expensive. So you don't want to cut corners on this. We use a laboratory, Frontier Dental Laboratories in California, and they're very, very good at this procedure. They have a lot of expertise, so they're able to make restorations that look like natural teeth. If you don't use these type of laboratories, and there are a lot of great ceramists out there, then sometimes the quality of the final result isn't as good, so that adds to the expense. But it can be as much as anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 per tooth for this area, but in some areas like New York and California, it could be $2,000 to $2,500 per tooth. So it's very expensive, but there are payment plans and things like that. We try to, it's kind of like buying a car, Nicole. Sometimes people say, well, I couldn't afford that much, but yeah, with a payment plan, it might fit into their budget.
What else do you want to let people know? People at home that are just curious about or thinking about maybe veneers, what would you tell them?
Well, if they're very confident in themselves and their smile, then they probably aren't a good candidate. But if they've ever looked in the mirror when they're putting on makeup, or when they were meeting someone socially, or when they're smiling for pictures and they keep their lips together, or they're not real confident in flashing a big pretty smile, then they may be a candidate for this. And sometimes people have worn teeth, sometimes they have discolored teeth, sometimes they have teeth that aren't perfectly straight, or one tooth longer than another tooth. So there are a lot of things that we can do still being minimally invasive.
Okay, I think after the viewers see Karen, you might be getting some phone calls of people say, hey, can you make me look that good? I
got to tell you, we had a great team, and I'm just one part of it. And when I saw her this morning, because I haven't seen her, and with everything done, and I went, wow, that was my first comment when I saw her. So there are a lot of people that had a hand in this.
She looks amazing.
She really does.
But people can find you relatively easy.
Yes, they can. We have a website, and they're welcome to come to our website and view it. But I love Karen. She's a great patient. She was very easy to work on. Okay.